in that place between wakefulness and dreams, I find myself in the room. There were no distinguishing features, save for the one wall covered with small index card files. They were like the ones that list titles. They were like the ones in libraries that list titles by author or subject. But these files, which stretched from floor to ceiling and seemingly endlessly in either direction, had very different headings. As I drew near the wall of files, the first to catch my attention was one that read, "Girls I Liked." I opened it and began flipping through the cards. I quickly shut it, shocked to realize that I recognized the names written on each one. And then, without being told, I knew exactly where I was. This lifeless room with its small files was a crude catalog system for my life. Here were written the actions of my every moment, big and small. A sense of wonder, curiosity, coupled with horror stirred within me as I began randomly opening files and exploring their contents. Some brought joy and sweet memories, others a sense of shame and regret, so intense that I would look over my shoulder to see if anyone was watching. The titles ranged from the mundane to the outright weird. Books I've read, lies I have told, jokes I have laughed at, things I have muttered under the breath of my parents. I never ceased to be surprised by the content. I was overwhelmed by the sheer volume of the life I had lived. Could it be possible that I had the time in my 16 years to write each of these thousands or even millions of cards? But each card confirmed this truth. Each was written in my own handwriting. Each sign was my own signature. When I pulled the file marked songs I had listened to, the cards were packed tightly. And yet, after 2 or 3 yards, I haven't found the end of the file. I shut it, shamed. When I came to the file marked lustful thoughts, I felt a chill run through my body. I pulled the file out only an inch, not willing to test its size, and drew out the card. I shuddered at its detailed content. I felt sick to think that such a moment had been recorded. An almost animal rage broke on me. What thought dominated my mind? No one must ever see his cards. No one must ever see his room. I had to destroy them. In an insane frenzy, I yanked the file out. Its size didn't matter now. I had to empty it and burn the cards. I took it at one end and began pounding on the floor. I became desperate and pulled out the card, only to find the strongest seal when I tried to tear it. Defeated and utterly hopeless, I returned the file back to its slot. I let out a long self-pity sigh. And then I saw it. The title board, "People I have shared the gospel with." The handle was brighter than those around it, newer, almost unused. I pulled on its handle. I could count the cards it contained on one hand. And then the tears came. I began to weep, sobs so deep that the hurt in my stomach shook through me. I fell on my knees and cried. I cried out shame, from an overwhelming shame of it all. No one must ever know this room. I must lock it up and hide the key. But then, as I pushed away the tears, I saw him. No, Please, not him, not here. Oh, anyone but Jesus! I watched helplessly as he began to open the files and read the cards. I couldn't bear to watch his response. And in the moments I could bring myself to look at his face, I saw a sorrow deeper than my own. Finally, he turned and looked at me from across the room. He looked at me with pity in his eyes, but this was a pity that angered me. I dropped my head, covered my face with my hands, and began to cry again. He put his arm around me. He could have said so many things, but he didn't say a word. He just cried with me. Then he got up and walked back to the wall files. Starting at one end of the room, he took out a file and, one by one, began to sign his name over mine on each card. No! I shouted, rushing to him. All I could find to say was, no, no, as I pulled the card from him. His name shouldn't be on these cards. But there it was, written in red, so rich, so dark, so alive. The name of Jesus covered mine. It was written with his blood. He gently took the card back. He smiled, a sad smile, and began to sign the cards. The next instant, it seemed that he finished the last file and walked back to my side. He placed his hand on my shoulder and said, "It is finished." I stood up, and he led me out of the door. There was no lock on his door. There were still cards to be written. Thank you.